Oh, bother.
Hello my friends, and welcome back to another episode of Master of Shadows, our Belakor Let's Play in the Old World by Chaos Robbie. Now, we're opening up with some refugees of war, so let's go ahead and start working our way through these guys. We've got the Sorrel wanting to come in, of course. We've got Canels wanting to come in, absolutely not. No, and we'll take Clan Mordkin, why not? Now, the our ally mobilizes. And unfortunately, it looks like the Dark Elves failed to hold the Tower of Lelong. But fortunately for us, that's going to open up Sherwood Forest. Now, we do have Changfang Zhuge in there. We're going to have to go deal with him. So what we'll do is move a little bit closer. Let's see how close we can move. I don't want to put us like right in direct range. Well, you know what? Maybe I do, actually. Let's move right outside of their range. And then if they decide to attack us, we'll fight them in the field. That will actually work to our advantage.
Impossible. Take what's theirs.
And not a ton for us to really get there. So let's check out Murga. She is being chased by Tala the Forgotten. We're going to move her, well, should we move her around? No, I think our best option is to try to have them meet up. So let's move Belakor as far south as he can get. And then we're going to move Murga up to meet him. And let's just go ahead and have her be in forced march stance. I know that we're going to be putting ourselves in a situation where we could be ambushed, but I think it's well worth the risk, especially with Coadil looking like he could join Tala the Forgotten. We don't need Murga on her own. While Belakor is definitely not pleased that she has not gotten further, he's not surprised, so it's not like she's going to be punished or anything. Or maybe she will, who knows.
My prayers are answered.
Now, it looks like we have a Path of Glory available for Jorokul. We're not going to pursue that because we're not... While we will utilize the blessings of the Chaos Gods, we're not going to pursue them. And we've got a building upgrade that we can implement. We could start building more buildings. Unfortunately, there's just not a lot of benefit to us doing that because financially we're sinking already. So let's go ahead and get back over here, and we'll call this a turn, or the first turn of this episode. And coming back in, we've got the Yellow Eye looking to join us. I say yes. And then Karak Azul, of course not, Free City. And I know that's not super thematic that they're trying to join us, but I want to be able to capture all the evil races that might come to our, to our employ. So we've got Hag Grief also mobilizing as well. The Mightiest Fortress. Upgrade any settlement to level 5. Okay, we will we'll definitely try if we can maintain long enough.
Speak.
So we're gonna have Murga join on the outside of this. We're gonna put her in fortify stance so that she can actually start getting some replenishment going, and then we're going to attack Zeus. And I'll see you in the battle.
I tire of being the gods' plaything. In this battle, I shall break free!
As Belakor noticed the Wood Elf forces moving towards him, he found they were acting so peculiar. Their skill had not diminished, or at least to his knowledge, but they did not act in the way that he knew them to be. Wood Elves would not charge forward. They would not reveal themselves in such ways. They were much more hit-and-run style tactics. But now was not the time for that. He would study them later. Now, he had to kill them. After receiving some counterfire, Belakor moved back and allowed his army to do the fighting. He knew it would be an easy victory, so he didn't feel the need to get his hands any more dirty. And of course, a decisive victory for us there. And we're gonna take some money this time. We're pretty good on souls for now. That helps a ton. Not enough to really start building up our buildings, but quite a bit regardless.
Belakor, they shall.
And let's actually, oh, well, that's right. We can't burn it down. I wish that we could.
The first demon prince.
Or at least give it to a vassal, but then they'd have to manage something all the way over here. Now, let's see. We could give Belakor Arcane Conduit, but we're going to continue down Uglu's Corruptor, and we're going to give Attribute of Stalk to his army, as well as 400 barrier points for everybody in there. That's going to be massive. So,
I gain.
And a hero becomes a legend. So win 10 battles with any single hero. That's going to be Joro Cool.
You may think that.
Pleasure. For pleasure.
Let's make sure that Murga is close enough to Belakor to make a difference. And I'm surprised that there she is. Dryka is coming for us. We got to be very careful of her. She is a tough opponent, or at least she has been in my Empire campaigns, and I'm sure that you all have dealt with that as well. Now, let's take a look at what's going on back on the island. They declined to come out and fight us, which is unfortunate. We would have preferred that, but we're going to take them down anyway. Hopefully Yuan Bo does not try to come and take advantage after we fight this fight, but if he does, his army is pretty diminished, so I think we'll be okay. We're going to also take on some more Marauders. We'll have to start looking at upgrading these guys, actually. Let's see if we can change them over into Norscan Marauders. I would really like that. Where is my Norskins? There they are. Now, I was under the impression that I could. Okay, so what about his guys? Can they become those kinds of... Let's see. Can they go up this upgrade tree? Now I'm really confused. I was under the impression that they could. And if they can't, that's fine. It's not a big deal. I was just under the impression that these guys could. It's not going to matter either way. But let's go ahead and get into our next battle for this episode. It's going to be the Battle of Sherwald Forest. We're going to let Rafford lead the charge on this one.
Into the fray.
Obviously, we need to move Bjork up.
Immediately. Annihilation.
Let's go. As Rafford began to exit the woods with his troops, he wondered to himself whether he was right to trust Bjork with this plan. Sure, they were allies, but that didn't mean that they were friends, and they had been rivals in the past. The plan was simple. They knew that the Cathayans would not give up the hill. This was obvious. It would have been foolish to do so. However, they did have to find a way to get around them. And so the tribe of the wolf would charge straight into the enemy's arms. Meanwhile, the tribe of the bear would come around through the woods on the other side, ambushing them from behind. This all required perfect timing as well as trust, something that these two forces had very little to share of. The Cathayan army, for its part, was very tough. Led by General Zhuge, these forces were professionals. He was a celestial general, trusted above all to hold this forest for Yuan Bo until he returned. While the Marauders held the initial advantage of the charge, that quickly faded away as they were whittled down with arrow fire. They could not punch through the armored core of the Jade army, and this would prove to nearly be their undoing. Just as the Marauder lines began to collapse, so did the bear finally arrive. And not only did he bring his troops, he had taken the liberty of transforming to show the Cathayans exactly what the North had to offer them. overwhelmed and their leadership defeated, the Cathayans finally began to waver and break. And so would be the end of the Battle of Sherwold Forest, and the beginning of the campaign to destroy YinYangTW. And of course, well, it wasn't a Pyrrhic victory, but it was definitely Pyrrhic for the Tribe of the Wolf. They took some pretty substantial losses, but they also did really well looking at some of those kills. I mean, Rafford got 190, Angram got 242, and the Marauders all did really well as well. Bjorg Bearstruck didn't get any credit. That's actually strange, because I know that he got more kills than that. Like, he actually got a crap ton of kills, which you guys will see in the battle, but still, that's pretty wild. I don't know why these numbers are the way that they are, but everyone did their job. The Tribe of the Bear came and saved the Tribe of the Wolf. They have started to become pretty good friends, and I think that's good. And while I am tempted to raise it to get those souls, we're going to go ahead and sack it, get that cash influx.
Slaughter the sheep. Wipe
And then
them
Bjorg
out.
can go ahead and gift it to our vassal as well. Now, I wonder, our vassal basically claims almost the entire island, which is pretty cool. We could make them pretty strong, have a good basis to draw from at least. Now, our problem is going to be
The tribe.
if YinYangTW decides to come back up here. So we're going to huddle up around Sherwold
This way.
Forest. We're going to try to, you know, be in a better position. Bjorg doesn't really have anything that he needs, so what we're going to do is, well, will that get us any bonus? No, it will not. So we're going to just leave him how he is. But what we could do is do a little bit of allied recruitment, so I guess we'll go into this. And we'll give those troops to Bjorg when we do get them. Ooh, and Marauder Berserkers would be awesome. We really don't need them. We can't really afford them. But I kind of want them anyway. So let's go with some Marauder Great Weapons. We're just going to keep making Bjorg's tribe the greatest of the two, unfortunately. For us, or for Rafford. But that's okay. And let's see if anybody else gets some skill points. Yeah, they all get skills, so let's take a look at them. Income from post-battle loot? Absolutely, Bjorg. Absolutely.
No delay.
Earl, we're going to go with... Let's just keep making him a tough bastard. And then for Margot, we're going to give her some new spells. Let's go with... Well, Pfizer changes to passive ability. What about Treason of Tzeentch? 16 leadership, that's not really that great. I mean, it's something for sure. we've already got pink fire. So I guess we'll go with Fires of Change for now, just so that we can get to Firestorm, Infernal Gateway, all that good stuff, because she's really going to need that kind of stuff if she's going to take and hold Mordheim. We're going to make Ongrim a better trainer.
Chieftain of the tribe.
Godolpher, you can, well, you're doing pretty well on the magic path, so let's keep you going on that path. We'll just completely invest him into that until he can get his own personal stuff. And I apologize, guys, if you hear my kids howling in the background. I guess they're pretending to be dogs, which is thematically appropriate, as you know, we just had an awesome battle with Rafford. So training again for Rana, you know, I think that would be great for her, especially as she's coming up on getting her own personal stuff. I do want to have her be a little bit stronger, but she doesn't really have any archery core to back her up. So let's just keep up with the training.
War unceasing.
And then, how about some unnatural healing for Rafford? Get his replenishment rate up, because he's definitely going to need that. Yeah, that's fantastic. Okay. And we killed Changfeng Zhuge. And that is unfortunately going to be where we have to call things for today. This has been a fantastic episode, but I got to keep rolling. Got to keep pumping out some more because we are running out of time. And I mean, by the time you guys are watching this, it'll probably already be past when the update is out or right before it. So guys, as always, to all my friends wherever you are, good morning, good evening, and good night. I'll see you in the next one. If you made it this far into the video, I just want to say thanks for watching, especially to those of you who have been with me since the beginning. I am still having a blast and very much enjoying the formation of this community with all of you. If you have any suggestions for videos you would like to see, please let me know, because I want to make even better content as we continue down this journey together. As always, if you enjoy what I'm doing here and want to support me, then you know what to do.
Comment, like, and subscribe.
And we'll see you in the next one.